This is a jig, 6/8 time with a nice little bounce, but also a very sad sounding tune called James Bird. What I study is this. I found a manuscript many years ago in the archives at UNC-Chapel Hill. And this is a document of a fiddler's repertoire from the 1820s. Very interesting just to see what people were playing and dancing to. As I've looked at the manuscript, I've just sort of been drawn into the material, and I find it fascinating. This is a tune called Isle of Skye. I started the research in 1987 when I was a master's student at Chapel Hill. But as with a lot of things, I moved on to other topics. And I put it on a shelf, and then this winter I was going through papers and I got it out and I started to play some tunes. So I played the entire manuscript, 143 tunes, and then I started to type it into a music program. So I have modern notation and, makes it easier to read and learn. I've never seen an old set of fiddle tunes written out in shape notes. It's a hymn sort of medium. I think at this point, because there isn't other entertainment really, you don't go out to a movie or anything, your entertainment has to be made by yourself. And so it's not that everybody would play the fiddle, but communities would have fiddlers. And there may be a few musicians in an area. And the social connection, especially in rural areas at this point, I think is very important because, otherwise it's a pretty lonely life, I think.
Beautiful.